everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lunar Light Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today for another reading. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm so honored to have you with me here today. And of course, hello if you are new. All right, so today you already saw the topic. This one's going to be all about messages from your spirit guides, what you need to know right now, essentially. Okay, so I've already done my prayer. I've already tapped in to y'all spirit guides, so we're ready to go. And I have 3 cards here in front of you to choose from. The first one is going to be the Thinking Woman. The second one is Door to Value. And the third is this Broken Heart. All right, so go ahead, take your time, choose which pile is calling out to you the most, and that will be your reading. I'm going to be reading with mostly oracle cards today. If y'all do want a personal reading from me, be sure to check out my website, lunarlighttarot.com. That is where you can book a reading with me, and my email is down below as well. What else? The Patreon is coming. It's going to be launched in early April. All right, I'm already filming things for the Patreon, so to get excited once you get on there, it's actually going to have some content on there. It's like ready to go, but I just wanted to make sure that there was content on it as well. So get excited, whoop whoop. And what else do I have for you guys today? Oh, of course, the OG reading is going to be all about what is next for you in love and career. So yeah, today's all about like spiritual ascension. I feel like we were doing a lot of like viewership readings, which are always fun, but I want to tap back into what the channel is about, which is about helping you guys ascend, helping you in your spiritual journey. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, I hope you've chosen, and I'll see you at your pile. Okay, bye. Hey there, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this Thinking Woman card, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and tap into the energy of this card. This card is all about someone who is like contemplating a certain time in their life, thinking a lot about transformation and possibly learning. You could be learning a lot at this time. You could be going through certain lessons. You could be reflecting on things that have happened in your life. Alternatively, someone could be giving you advice during this time and you're wanting to kind of like validate that. You could be entering a time where you're actually meeting new people, people who are really thoughtful, et cetera, et cetera. But for the most part, it's usually about you thinking about your life, you being in this like really reflective and kind of transformative stage where you're learning a lot of lessons. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your other oracle cards. I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle right now. Messages from their spirit guides for pile number 1. What are the messages from their spirit guides? What are the messages from their spirit guides for those who chose pile number 1, Divine Spirit? Okay, Spirit is asking you to have patience with whatever is going on in your life right now. Not that being the first message that comes out. You could be wanting love to come into your life right now. Maybe you're feeling like somewhat lonely in your life. And Spirit is saying that you're going through this time of solitude so you can learn really important spiritual lessons. So this card here, Patience, is all about divine timing. Okay? It's all about divine timing. I feel that you are trying to manifest possibly love into your life with this man holding a heart. And maybe it's been quite difficult to achieve, like manifesting someone who is kind of on your same path. I feel that you don't really have much trouble manifesting people. Like you can attract a lot of people onto your path, but it's hard to find the exact right person who's going to be there for you, who's going to give their heart to you, be honest with you. Spirit is saying this kind of connection is coming for you, but it's important to have patience on your path because there are still more lessons that need to be learned along the way, okay? Adjacent possibilities in reverse. Spirit is saying that you may not be paying attention to the importance of this time and the kind of possibilities and the kind of opportunities that can come from being in your solitude, okay? Solitude can bring a lot of amazing things like greater focus, greater self-love, knowledge of self, knowledge of the universe, a greater connection to divine spirit. And when we are able to tap into into those internal gifts is when our external world changes so much, you know? Okay, I'm actually being called to read the definition for this one. So let's go ahead and do that. Number 24. All right, it's in reversed. When reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inwards with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. Okay, your habits create your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moment. And every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have the options in the thousands of choices you make every day. Wow, I see during this time, Spirit is possibly calling you to change some of your habits, step into new habits, step into new ways of thinking about your life. Because, you know, once we kind of are in a more negative headspace, it can be really hard to get our way out. And in those times, it's not really about being positive. It's more about being optimistic. And the difference between optimism and positivity is that, you know, positivity, we can sometimes go too far and ignore the way that we're feeling. With optimism, we're acknowledging that, you know, we're not feeling great today. This isn't like really how we want to feel, but that this is a temporary moment in time. And the future will be brighter for us. Things will work out for us. As long as we keep going on this path, there will be a brighter day. There will be a brighter time. You know what I mean? So this is really about patience. You're really being called to go within right now and see what kind of thoughts and habits you can start to form during this time that'll really elevate you, okay? What are the messages from your spirit guides? Victory, yes. This is saying that this will lead you to victory. This kind of analyzing your thoughts, analyzing your habits, and changing those that no longer align with where you want to go, that is going to create a lot of victory in your life. I'm also going to read this one, okay? And then we'll move on to a different deck. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a greater outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort towards. Enjoy the sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there's still maybe inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. Yes, this inner work is really bringing you to so much victory. This is really what's going to bring you to a lot more happiness, a lot more self-love, and that self-love is what's going to emulate out and reflect back to you with other people and experiences, okay? Spirit is also now calling you to let go of your attachment to the outcome with somebody and accept change as it is. So some of you could have just gotten out of a relationship. Some of you are just like, you're in a time of celibacy right now. Some of you are, you know, you're switching jobs, you're switching apartments. Like there's a lot of change going in your life, I feel, or, you know, or there's even like stagnancy and you're hoping for change, okay? Spirit is saying to let go of the attachment to the how things are going to happen and just continue to shape your path as you go along. You know, sometimes we can't always control like how things are going to come out for us, but we can make the most of how our path is turning out for us through our thoughts, through our perspective, through what we tell ourselves. And our self-talk is so important, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the magical mermaids and dolphins now. What are the messages from your spirit guides? What are the messages from your spirit guides? Let yourself receive empowerment. Yes, let yourself receive this empowerment from you. I really feel like this is from you, okay? Also, this could be like, your friends wanting to talk to you, your friends wanting to reach out to you and, have fun times with you. Let yourself receive that as well. But I really feel this is a joint message. Let yourself receive this empowerment, okay? And I feel that one of the best ways to do this is to monitor our self-talk, right? During this time, what are the kind of things that you're saying to yourself? Are you down and out about your situation? Or are you, more focused on how the future could get better for you? Are you more focused on how you can just, feel a little 1% better every day? And that's all. It all comes down to your thoughts, guys, because your thoughts are what's going to dictate your next action, what's going to dictate your next result. So if you can catch yourself thinking a negative thought like, oh, nothing's ever going to change, and then turn that around to saying, well, things do change, and, there will be change for me, and good things are on its way. Even if you don't totally believe that right now, you don't have to go to the extreme with it. It can just be something small, like, I had a bad day today, but, tomorrow's probably going to be a better day. Just little things like that. You're going to actually find that as you continue to empower yourself with those thoughts, they're going to start to come into being, okay? What's the message from your spirit guides? Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Forgive yourself for, trying to rush things in your life. Forgive yourself for, messing around with people who you feel like weren't good for you. Forgive yourself for the past versions of yourself. And get ready to step into this new chapter. Now's the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Now's the perfect to dive in and start making these inner changes that you need. Now's the perfect time to start embracing this period of patience in your life and actually working with this energy, of this slowness, so you can tap into your inner power. When we have these times of reflection, it's really for us to get closer to ourselves, get closer with spirit, and examine our mindset to see what's been holding us back, what we can do to improve. Messages from your spirit guides. What do you need to know? Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Spirit is saying that they are communicating with you right now through signs, through numbers, through this video, okay? Obviously, and through your thoughts, okay? So this time also is free of distractions. It's not just, that nothing's going on, right? There are synchronicities coming in for you, and being able to have that quiet so you can actually hear them, that's what's going to elevate you on your path next. So you may feel like, oh, this time is a bit boring, like nothing's going on, but this stillness is what's allowing you to really tap into your connection with spirit. Whether that be through meditation or, you're taking a shower, you're driving in the car, and you're getting these kind of ideas. Tell spirit that you're open to receiving their divine guidance. Tell spirit that you're open to them intervening in divine ways in your life, and watch how, things start to align for you in that way. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the Soulful Woman deck next. Messages from your spirit guides. What are the messages from your spirit guides for pile number 1? The unknown. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. This is amazing. The unknown is the most powerful thing in the world. It's the most powerful thing in the world. People get really nervous when they don't know what the next step is, when they don't know what the result is going to be. But I tell people to get excited. Get excited when you're stepping into the unknown, because sometimes we can project that the unknown is going to be scary or just negative, but the unknown holds fantastical gifts. And I really mean that. Fantastical. I do mean it. Fantastical and extravagant gifts that we could never imagine. It's the unknown, right? How many times in your life, right? Think with me. How many times in your life have you not known what's going to happen next, and spirit has blown you away with the result that you got? All right, that came directly from the unknown. The universe is able to deliver what we want in such like a bigger package than we ever could have imagined, because we don't know what's coming next. Yes, this may be a little bit scary to walk into this next phase and not really know what's going to happen, or feel like nothing's really moving for you, you know, but as long as you kind of take this time to continue to be still and walk in this transformation, you're going to see that you come out so much bigger and brighter and stronger than before. Because like I said, the unknown holds all these incredible gifts, things we could never imagine that are so positive. So be excited when you step into a period where you don't know what's going to happen next, because that is where all of like the good comes from. I really do believe that. All right, messages from your spirit guides. Like, we can never predict how good things can be when we step into the unknown. We try and predict the negative, but we need to try and predict the positive. You know what I mean? Messages from your spirit guides. What are the best messages from your spirit guides for pile number 1? Okay, did this one come out? Okay, I'll take it. I was like, I can't tell if this was at the bottom of the deck or not. Spirit, yes, no? If you're saying yes, okay, we're gonna go with it. All right, the flow of partnership. The ebb and flow of relationship takes me where I need to be next on my path. Wow, the ebb and flow of relationship, absolutely. So right now, this is probably more of an ebb, right? But this is the same thing like when you're driving and you come to a red light. It's important to stop at that time to reflect and let the other cars go past so you don't get hit by a freaking car. You know what I mean? The ebb and flow is essential in life. And sometimes we can get really like annoyed when the ebb comes, because it's like, I want to go, go, go. But we don't know what would happen if we were to continue to, you know, just run with things like that. We probably get hit by a car. So we have to be, you know what I mean? So it's important to still be grateful for even these times of like where things seem dry, nothing's really happening, because in that time we do get to reflect, we do get to level up during these times of stillness. You know, if everything was all go, 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 you wouldn't have the time to examine what's holding you back, right? You would just continue to be on the same exact path, never turning, never going up, you know what I mean? So it's really important to honor this time of follow, this time of like, you know, relaxation. Messages from your spirit guides for those who chose pile number 1. What are the messages? Infinite self. My infinite self dwells in the sweetness of this very moment. Yes, your spirit guides are saying that in this moment dwells your ultimate transformation. In this present moment, you have the power to change your path through your thoughts. Look at all these beautiful butterflies and the chrysalises that are here on the side, okay? This is talking about your transformation. This is talking about your third eye, like opening up, all right? And it's because you're diving deeper into yourself, to understand the messages that Spirit wants to give you, to understand what kind of healing needs to come up for you. During this time of peace and stillness is where you can dive deepest into your becoming your highest self, okay? Without that stillness, we wouldn't have, again, the time to be able to do that, okay? So this is actually a really important time for you right now, where you're really transforming, really coming into yourself and examining what no longer serves you, so you can push that away and get to that next step. And it all does start with your thoughts. I encourage you guys to make a what is that called? A word wheel. Okay, I'm gonna call it a word wheel. And I learned this through like Esther Hicks videos, where she would write down, like, say for example, money in the middle of her word wheel, and then just very freely she'd write down all the beliefs that she had about money, right? And some of them will be negative, some of them would be positive. And then once you see your beliefs that you have, right, you're just very honest with yourself, you can cross out the ones that you no longer vibe with and replace them with the ones that you do. And this is a really powerful exercise, because once you're able to identify the thoughts that were just kind of floating out in the ether, floating out in your head, now you can literally catch yourself so much easier. When you catch yourself thinking a thought you no longer resonate with, you're like, oh no, I already crossed it off my word wheel. I think this instead, okay? I use this for money, and I definitely found a lot more money after I did it, you know what I mean? And I stopped thinking those more negative thoughts because I did the whole exercise on it. I really encourage you to do that. Anyway, so let's wrap things up with the Moonology deck. What are the messages from your spirit guides? For those who chose pile 1. Communication is key, yes. And look, it's new moon in Gemini. I feel like the Gemini is like, with this card here, it's like the two sides of yourself, okay? There is a side of yourself that is like putting you down and is criticizing you, and there's a side of yourself that needs to be the cheerleader for you, okay? How often do we like put ourselves down? You know, we don't really, we criticize ourselves throughout the day, and you know, just say things that we're not really doing right. But then how often do we really counteract that by being our own cheerleader, you know, by saying, no, I did a good job today. I love myself. I'm doing the best that I can. Something about saying to yourself that you did a good job feels better than when anybody else says it to you. And I want you guys to say that to yourself today. I did a good job. I'm doing my best. And my best is great. Okay? Really feel the way that feels. I really want you guys to celebrate your small wins. This is what's really going to encourage you on your path as well. Celebrate the small wins, because when we don't and we just pass up compliments, when we pass up, encouraging ourselves, when we actually do something well, scientifically, our dopamine levels go down and we get less motivated to complete the same task, So when you complete something today, make sure you take a moment and you say, I did that. I slayed that. I did my best, and my best was everything. It was awesome. You're going to actually see yourself get more encouraged to do the things that you need to do, that you want to do, etc., etc. And make sure to take compliments, guys. Take compliments. Do not brush them off. Bask in that compliment. Bask in that accomplishment, because these are all the steps along the way that's going to help you to receive this empowerment energy. Messages from your spirit guides. Confidence is your key to success. Absolutely. As you continue to implement these steps, that's where your confidence is going to come from. Be sure to continue to, be your own cheerleader. Lead yourself on, make yourself feel good. Like I said, we criticize ourselves so often throughout the day, but we need also be that person who's going to lift ourselves up and be our own cheerleaders. No one's going to support you like you support you. No one's going to uplift you like you uplift you. You're with yourself 24/7, Time to tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you're doing a great job. Messages from your spirit guides. What are the messages from your spirit guides? Those who chose pile 1. Let's wrap it up, please. Thank you. Your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. Yes, whatever you've been trying to manifest, it is coming towards you as you continue to implement these steps, as you continue to embrace the unknown, as you continue to embrace this transformation that you're going through and embrace this time of patience. Your dreams need a practical plan, though. Whatever you want to put into motion, be sure to set goals for yourself. Break those larger goals into smaller goals. How can you achieve what you want to set forth for your life? We need to think spiritually. We also need to think in the mundane as well. Continue to set goals for yourself. Make that plan, Take that step. And the thing about motivation as humans is that we actually, scientifically, do not become motivated until we start. You guys probably know that already. We don't get motivated until we start. So just take a baby step. You know what I mean? Just take a baby step. If you need more motivation, don't make yourself fear not doing it. Instead, imagine how good it'll feel when you complete the task. Okay? What else have we got? Messages from your spirit guides. This will be the last card, y'all. Be sure to check out the OG reading. And if you're still watching, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Adjustments are required. Yes, these adjustments are required during this time so you can continue to reach your goals. But I feel like you guys are so close. All right. It's really important to keep implementing these positive self-talk and tapping into yourself and what spirit wants you to know during this really, really important time in your spiritual growth. Okay? That is amazing. All right. If you want to know what's next for you, be sure to check out the OG reading. Be sure to subscribe. That one's all about love and career. To watch the OG reading, you got to be an OG. So to be an OG, you got to subscribe. You know how it goes. But anyway, If you'd like a personal, check out my website at lindalitarot.com, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like the message. Okay, thank you so much for being on my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay, love and light. Bye. Hey pal 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this Door to Value card, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. So y'all are my money magnets. Y'all are my business people. You're my people who are focused on your career right now. And I feel like there's a lot of change around you and new beginnings that are about to result in a lot of stability for you and a lot of celebration, all right? I'm talking about the numerology up here. So this is really exciting time for you. You could be going through a mental transformation right now, or you could be trying to attract more money in your life in general, or you just feel like money is very attracted to you right now. And I agree. I think that you are a money magnet right now, and there's gonna be more money coming into your life with this Door to Value card because you chose it, you know? Okay, sorry. I'm like starting right away. Be sure to like the video, y'all. Be sure to subscribe if you're interested in becoming an OG so you can watch the OG reading. Let's go ahead and get into it though. Messages from your spirit guides. Thank you for being here with me today. Whoa, okay, we have the Man Holding a Heart card. This is great. Okay, first of all, I feel that your love life is going to be changing, okay? You could be attracting in a partner at this time, someone who's really going to, you know, be there for you, and someone who wants to help you on your path towards enlightenment and towards financial independence and freedom, okay? This person really cares about you, and they want to bring more peace and stability into your life. So I feel like your love life is definitely changing right now. Messages from your spirit guides. For those who chose the Door to Value card, and you know what it is? It's because you're leaving this time of self-deceit, okay? Maybe you were just telling yourself, you know, straight up lies about yourself, that, you know, you're not the best thing since sliced bread, and, you know, you're not as great of a person as you are, or that you don't deserve love, you're unlovable. All of those lies you've been telling yourself, you're really letting all those things go. Alternatively, you could have let go of negative energies and negative people who are impacting your life, people who are draining you, you know, karmic friends, even family members. You could have cut off family members who were just, you know, really draining. You could have cut off situations, environments, you know what I mean? Your friends want to go to the club every weekend and you're like, I gotta sit down. That kind of thing. They're not going to the club, but you know what I mean? Sometimes we gotta relax. So yeah, I feel that you have really lit this flame for yourself, and you're caring so much more about your own boundaries. You're not really wanting to get to people who aren't giving to you anymore, and you're really more focused on your spiritual path and having harmony in your relationships. So if it takes cutting people off to have that harmony, you really don't mind, because you need the harmony, you know? Okay, messages from your spirit guides. That's happening now, or, you know, it's already happened. I feel like for most of you, it's already happened. And then we have victory, all right? Yes, this change of mindset, this change of environment is leading you to a lot of victory in your life, okay? In every aspect of your life, in terms of money, in terms of romance, you know, in terms of self-love. This is a new beginning for you, all right? Definitely a new beginning. One that is going to last, one that's going to bring lasting harmony into your life, lasting peace. I feel like for some of you, it's been like this big roller coaster lately of like up and down and good and bad and all that kind of stuff. But you've gotten past this really important time of spiritual, and I want to say initiation. Honestly, I really do. And because you've gotten past these tougher energies, I really don't think you're going to have to go back and repeat these lessons again. You're not going to have to go back and, you know, go through these tumultuous times again. Okay, messages from your spirit guides. Those who chose Door to Value, let's look at this. Ooh, okay, I feel like this is coming up. I feel like it's coming up upright. All right, cornucopia and appreciation. Yes, get ready for an abundance of happiness and love into your life. And it's going to stay as long as you continue to appreciate it. That is the key. It's going to stay and flourish as long as you continue to appreciate it, all right? There could be, you know, thorny bushes around you, but look at this person. They're not paying attention to the thorny bushes. They're paying attention to the one good thing in their life. Because as we know, where attention flows, you know, it grows. So as you continue to pay gratitude and appreciation towards what's going right in your life, you're going to continue to see things blossom for you, all right? I'm being called to read this cornucopia card, all right? But I'm definitely hearing a lot of stability coming in for you and positive change, new beginnings, okay? Let's see. Wishes fulfilled is the key word for cornucopia. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe could come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a feast of abundant value, which is being prepared for you right now. And Spirit is applauding all of your effort. This is crazy. It's because of this beautiful transformation that you've been through in your life. The transformation of your mindset. Do you see how this is directly leading you to all of this goodness? It all starts with your thoughts, guys. It all starts with your mind, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about your environment. And I'm not saying you have to be positive all the time. That's not the point. If anything, we need to release the feelings of negativity by moving through them, by experiencing them, by letting them bubble up, by crying them out, by writing them out, letting them go away, experiencing them, releasing them, and then coming back to optimism. And the difference here is optimism versus positivity. You don't always have to be in a state of positivity all the time, toxic positivity. It's more so being optimistic, which is knowing that, okay, today wasn't a great day, but tomorrow will probably be better. It's having hope for the future. You know what I mean? Not necessarily convincing yourself that I gotta be positive all the time, because if anything, that'll just make you stuff your emotions down. No, we need to be, grateful for whatever lessons we're going through, yes, but also continue to experience our feelings, So this is amazing. I feel like you're having so much appreciation what's going on for you right now, what's coming into your life. Let's look at the Soulful Woman deck. Messages from your spirit guides. For those who chose pile 2, Door to Value. Messages from their spirit guides. For those who chose Door to Value. What are the messages from their spirit guides? Let's look here. Loving from the inside. Wow. It is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. Look at this person's crown chakra. It's like their hair, but then it expands towards the entire card. I feel that you have a really developed crown chakra. You get a lot of messages from the divine. You're very in touch with the divine. You're very close. You two have amazing relationship is what I'm hearing as well. I'm also hearing that you're very beautiful. You could be going through a glow up as well. I feel that this energy you're putting into, your mind is actually manifesting in your looks as well. You could be trying to manifest better looks right now, and it's working, okay, period. But again, all of this transformation, all of this value and abundance is coming from the love that you've been giving yourself, which is incredible. And I was just telling the last pile that no one's going to love you like you love you. No one's going to take care of you like you take care of you. So as you continue to be your own cheerleader and criticize yourself less and be kind to yourself more, this is the energy that's coming in, And as you continue to stand up for yourself as well, it's not just about being kind to yourself even throughout the bad times. It's telling that person F off if they're not, for you in your life. It's setting boundaries with people, it's being firm in those boundaries, following through, doing what is best for you, advocating for you. And you guys are really doing that in your life. And I love that. Messages from your spirit guides. Heart healing. Look at the crown chakra again, just bursting out, okay? And the heart healing. My courageous healing journey brings me personal awakening and a deeper relationship with myself. You guys are becoming your own best friend. You're becoming your own best friend. You're trusting yourself more. You're loving yourself more. You're being there for yourself more, your future self, You could be changing your appearance right now because you're just feeling called to this whole different version of yourself. You're stepping into this love-based reality instead of being fear-based. You know what I mean? Instead of worrying what people are going to think about you if you make this decision, instead of worrying about, you know, what, I don't know, I guess I keep getting like you guys in the past were worried about what people would think about you, if their feelings would be hurt if you put yourself first. But now you're just like, anybody's feelings who would be hurt by me doing what's best for me was benefiting by me not having boundaries. I'm going to say that again in a more concise way. Anybody who is upset with you having boundaries, it was benefiting from you having none. Okay? We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that in 2022. We're taking care of ourselves first. Anybody who has a problem with it can kick rocks. Period. Okay? I don't care. I do not care. And Spirit doesn't care either because it's about you. Okay? This life is about you. And it's about coming to harmony and peace and alignment with your highest self. Anybody who's upset with you for that doesn't want you to reach those heights, doesn't want you to reach that best place for you. So you had to cut them off so you can get to this cornucopia. All right? And you will align with people who want the best for you, who understand your boundaries. You know what I mean? Not me getting hyped up. Okay. Messages from your spirit guides. What are the messages from your spirit guides? Phyllis just chose door to value. All right, look at this. Y'all already know with the crown chakra and the third eye. This is wild. Anyway, dream seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. You guys are really coming to this beautiful patience with yourself, patience with the universe, and I think you're just rushing less on your path. You're understanding that these seeds will need time to grow, and they're going to grow by you nurturing your emotions, by you being kind to yourself, by you taking one step at a time. It's like you are, letting go of controlling your path so much. You're letting spirit kind of dictate to you when things need to happen, how you need to move ahead, what you need to focus on, and just kind of letting the rest flow, let it be, So I feel like stress is really dropping in your life right now. You're becoming more one with yourself. And again, if this isn't resonating like right now, this is the energy that you're going to be stepping into, okay? Messages from your spirit guides. I feel that a lot of you, this is already resonating though. Messages from your spirit guides. They're very proud of you. They're very proud of you for making these changes, all right? This is the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Lord, hold up. All right, messages from your spirit guides. What are the messages? Make a wish. Hell yeah. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Y'all are manifesting like wildfire. It's spreading like crazy, especially through your words right now. Look at this voice, the throat chakra as well. When you say things, they happen. When you say things, they happen. So be careful with your words right now, and speak only abundance on top of your life, okay? Yes, okay, Spirit is telling me that that's confirmation. My intuition is correct. Your intuition is correct. We're all aligned here, okay? Definitely speak prosperity over your life because it's going to happen. I'm going to give y'all a really great manifesting tip, and it's how I assume my day into being. Every single morning when I get up in the morning, what I do, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper, because I feel like some of my haters are like, oh, I'm gonna use this anyway. Let me not. Anyway, my best manifesting tip is, not my best, but when I get up in the morning, what I do is, first of all, I give gratitude for the day I had before. And then I give a list of adjectives of how I'm going to feel that day. I'm going to feel blissful. I'm going to feel joyful. I'm going to feel healthy. I'm going to feel energized. I'm going to feel motivated. I'm going to feel calm. I'm going to feel loved. I'm going to feel respected. I go through the entire list, and lo and behold, my day turns out just like that, okay? You have that same power where you can speak over your life. Do this every day, or even just once a week, and say, my week is going to be like this. I'm going to feel this week. I'm going to feel that this week. The key is the feeling, right? And as you go through it, oh my gosh, you're going to see your life change so much. That one's for free. Anyway, rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Most definitely. You guys are like workhorses. I can totally relate. This is amazing though. So yeah, definitely take a rest. Be sure not to like work yourself into like oblivion. It's really important to take rest as you go along your path. Take rest when you need them, that way you can feel energized for the next step. Because when we don't take our rest, we can very easily burn out, and then we need so much more time to get back to where we were before. So take your small breaks. It's not going to be the end of the world. You know what I mean? Big and treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. It's waves of prosperity underneath this, okay? New abundance and exciting opportunities. Have faith, because it's happening fast. I'm not even like BSing right now. This is happening so quickly. All right, messages from your spirit guides. What do they need to know for those who chose door to value? If you're still watching this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, okay? Time to give rather than take. I always see this card as it's a time to give to yourself. All right, it's time to kind of go inwards and continue to, relish your life. Continue to be appreciative of your life. Continue to be your own cheerleader. These are the energies that are really moving you forward. These are the energies that you really manifest with very well. Okay, continue to take things slow, because this change, this abundance is happening. It's happening. It's inevitable. All right. There's no way you can mess this up. I mean, what's meant for you it's happening. It's done. So yeah, just be excited. Messages from your spirit guides. Continue to thank the universe for the blessings that you have and the ones that are yet to come. Wow. A win-win outcome is forecast. Period. Okay. I love that. Pink moon. I don't know what that means, but I like pink. It's just what I've been saying this whole time. All right, balance spirituality and practicality. Again, do balance your breaks with your work. Balance your spiritual alignment with doing the mundane things to keep you moving forward, all right? We do need both. Some people can tend to like focus on too much on one or the other. Like, I usually see people focus on the mundane like a lot more than their spiritual side, which is like, they work to get where they want to be, but they ignore their own inner vibe. Y'all not really like that. I feel like you definitely pay attention to your vibe. This is just a reminder to make sure that, when you need a break, you take it. When you're tired, you take a rest. You know what I mean? This is all really important because it keeps your vibe high as you continue on your path, okay? You really don't need much guidance here. This is more like a congratulatory reading from Spirit saying that you've been doing what you need to do to move forward, and they're confirming that you are going to get freaking all your wishes. Look at this cornucopia card. Like love, money, victory, happiness. Like it's all coming for you, all right? I love it. Messages from your spirit guides. All right, what do we got here? Don't let pride get in your way. Interesting. Can you comment more on this, Spirit? Don't let pride get in your way. What do you have to say about that? What is that about? Expect powerful change. I feel like this is about you guys almost underestimating how successful you're going to be, how amazing this next chapter is going to be. Because I feel like you guys are actually quite humble and you're like, yeah, it's going to be like pretty cool. It's going to be like, pretty nice. No, it's going to be freaking amazing. I need you guys to get on my level here. Let's hype it up because I'm like freaking out because this energy is really, really fantastic, especially if you continue to speak over your life and the way that I suggested, and you take your rest, okay? As long as you keep up with the mundane, do your mundane work, typing and whatever. You speak over your life and you give gratitude. Oh my gosh, you guys you don't need to do much. You do not need to do much. You are so connected with the divine. It's like you are creating on autopilot, okay? I mean, I guess everybody is, but you guys are creating this abundance on autopilot, all right? Things may even seem dark for you right now, and that could be part of the reason that your pride is getting in the way. Like, how could this really change for me? How do you really see things changing for me? Don't let the past get in the way of your future, all right? Things can change overnight. All right, things can change overnight. Spirit can make a way for you overnight. So don't get so caught up in the 3D and what seems to be happening in your future, because listen, we are multidimensional beings. All right, something can come down, you can get an idea that'll change your life overnight. All right, you could blow up overnight. You know, someone could be having conversations about you about behind closed doors that'll affect and positively change your life overnight. So give spirit their credit. Give spirit their credit in how they can actually transform whatever is happening for you, because you are working with them in the ways that you are getting rid of anything that doesn't align with you and continuing to stay grateful and positive on your path, or optimistic on your path. Okay, that is message for y'all. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, become an OG, so you can watch the OG reading. This week's OG reading is all about what is next for you in love and career. So if you want to know more detailed messages on what's coming in for you, that is going to be over there for my subscribers. But yeah, if you want a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out lunarlighttarot.com for my shop section, and my email is also like down below if you want to chat with me. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate y'all. I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hey there, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this broken heart, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into your messages. So I feel that the first messages is that something has recently come to an end in your life. You could have recently, broken up with somebody actually, or just had something really, heartbreaking happen to you. I'm hearing for some of you, it could literally be, God forbid, a death happened in the family, or, a pet could have passed away, or, something could have ended in your life, like a job or opportunity. And you're just feeling like you need some reassurance, and Spirit is here for you. They want to tell you that first they're here for you during this time, and also this is an important time of healing and also growth. There's a lot of growth that's going to be coming from this time. This is a very spiritual time as well. So let's go ahead and get into your messages. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you are ready for these messages, and subscribe to my channel if you would like. Let's go ahead and start. All right, messages from your spirit guides. Okay, you have just really come out of a storm that was really difficult for you. Okay, I feel that this was a tough time where a lot of things seem to end for you, but these endings are also new beginnings. All right, so let's go ahead and check out what the definition says of being called to read it for you. Literally, we have like 9 and then 10, so that's interesting as well. All right, ignore the train behind me, sorry. All right, reversed. This card reversed indicates that the dark times are behind you, or are at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that is past. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your bright new path. Yes, I feel like you are going through a huge time of like learning lessons right now from whatever heartbreak or, difficulty that has just passed for you, all right? What are the messages from your spirit guides? For those who chose pile 3, what are the messages from their spirit guides? Divine Spirit, what are the messages from their spirit guides? I'm sorry, I'm not really... Actually, I'm hearing that we're gonna take these. Okay, here we are. All right, rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Spirit is really calling you to take more rest at this time and be gentle with yourself. I feel that you have been wanting to overcome whatever this is really quickly and get over the other hump of these emotions. But these emotions are not to be rushed through. They're to be slowly felt, let them bubble up so they can fall away, all right? Again, 9 and 1, this is about endings and new beginnings. Okay, so I want to read this one as well. I'm not reading all the cards, but I'm just being called to read like some of these cards. All right. When the rest card is reversed, it can portend a time of bustling activity and seemingly unending business. You may be required to take more action concerning a project situation. Okay, gal, maybe I'm wrong. Allow yourself to do what's needed, but remember to schedule some leisure time for yourself. When you hurry through life without a break, it fragments your energy and creates an abrasive life force, causing potential frustration of all sorts of ways. Be careful not to let endless tasks take you away from yourself. The have-to items on your list may be calling to you, but this card reverse is telling you take time to meditate, rest, and relax. Okay. Never mind, I wasn't wrong. So this is more like, I feel that the piece that I was missing is that your life is still really busy around this time. It's like you're going through all of these, well, you were going through all these difficulties and you're starting to come out of it. But at the same time, it feels like there's not much time to relax because you still have to, take care of yourself, take care of your kids, take care of your business, your job, blah, blah, blah. Spirit is telling you to, this is gonna sound a little controversial, but to make the time to take care of you, okay? Maybe it's not controversial because I feel like a lot of people, we have the same 24 hours, but we don't start in the same place. And it could be really hard, to find the time to take care of yourself, even if it is scheduling it in advance. You know what I mean? Even if it is getting a babysitter for the night, so you can, even just stay inside the house with the babysitter and just relax without having to take care of the kids. You know what I mean? Things like that you can do for yourself. If it does require, saying no to your friends because you need to save our money this month or whatever it is. Take that time. Please do make that time to relax. I feel that your heart chakra is going through a big healing at this time, all right? And you can call upon Archangel Raphael also to intervene with your situation and to come to heal your heart. But right now, you are going through this really big time of healing. And I'm also hearing like a time of reflection about the way that you may have used to interact with people, interact with your emotions. Maybe you were really, really open with people in this recent past. Open with your, put your heart in your sleeve, and you kind of got hurt, or I feel like that could be the case for some of you, and you're learning these different lessons about how you can take care of yourself in different ways. Not everybody's gonna put their heart in their sleeve, yeah, but you're kind of learning what behaviors could have contributed to some of the hurt that you ended up feeling later. Not saying that you should be closed off to people, but I feel like you're getting more of this vetting process in place when it comes to the relationships that you have with people, the friendships that you keep, being a little bit more less quick to trust people also. So you can kind of see what's going on with them before you let them into your life, or et cetera, et cetera. Or again, if this isn't about that, it's just about, healing after a really rough time, okay? Messages from your spirit guides. And you need to take things slow. You need to take things slow. Door to spirit. Yes, but through this time of difficulty, you're really being pushed into your spirituality and into spirit's arms, you know what I mean? To let them comfort you, to let them to work in your life. I do feel like you might want to ask divine spirit, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. I see them all as one, to intervene in your life. Because our angels and the universe, they really do want to help us, but unless we literally ask, they won't intervene for us, okay? So you're actually coming into a lot of time of change right now. This experience, it will change you. This hard time is actually going to help you grow a lot and come into a lot of harmony and balance into your life. You're actually exploring more ways to become more balanced through this heartbreak and kind of learning what lesson you can take with you there, okay? I'm going to read the Door to Spirit card, and then we'll move on to using a different deck. Let's see. It says spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all the new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto a truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. this time I feel really ripped away parts of you that were no longer serving you. And I don't want to say that if anybody has passed, like, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? What I feel that is like this time of grief or this time of like quiet or difficulty has made you see things from a different perspective and has kind of ripped away parts of you that you felt like maybe were too open or weren't protected enough. It's like you are finding these different ways now to protect your inner child is what I'm really picking up on. Okay, let me know if I'm on point, y'all. Let me know if I'm on point. This is the most mysterious pile by far, I'll be honest. I'm not afraid to admit it. All right, let's look at the Spiritual Woman deck. This is Soulful Woman deck, actually. Messages from your spirit guides for those who chose the Broken Heart pile. Messages from your spirit guides. It's like when we go through these difficult times, it really does force us to be in deeper contact with spirit, so they can carry us through these times, okay? Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now, all right? Yeah, you're going through kind of like this quiet time. And through this time, you're kind of understanding more about where your power comes from, how to cultivate your power, how to be there for yourself more, all right? In different ways that maybe you weren't before, okay? We also have grace. When I open to the deep source of grace, the flow of my life feel effortless and vibrant. Yeah, it's like you're going through this difficult time, but at the same time, you're realizing like what things in your life are going well for you. It's like I feel like there's some contrast in your life. Maybe some things are going really well and some things are really tough for you. And in a way, you're seeing the way that the universe is supporting you and is bringing you closer together with Source, okay? And even though this time is really difficult, you're seeing the ways that Spirit is acting in your life, or you're about to be, right? You're about to be seeing the way that Spirit is acting in your life, your spirit guides are acting in your life, and the ways that they continue to support you. And that is bringing you closer to your spiritual gifts, it's bringing you closer to your spiritual practices, it's bringing you closer to yourself and the universe, which is really quite amazing how, during these times of difficulty, we can actually get so much closer to ourselves because we rely on ourselves and we rely on Spirit. So this is a really deep and spiritual time. This is a time where you're going to be discovering how to come into more balance and stability in your life, okay? What are the messages from your spirit guides? What are the messages from your spirit guides for those who chose a broken heart? What are the messages from their spirit guides? So this time actually is holding great gifts for you, all right? Love-based reality. Wow, with the one, stepping into a new reality. I am soul nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. At this time, you literally cannot take being around people who are not going to bring you the highest vibrational energy, who are not going to bring you peace and calm and happiness. You may feel that people are dropping off your path who are draining your energy, because when things like this happen, you literally cannot even take being around people who aren't going to support you. Okay, so in that way, you are stepping into a more love-based reality. You're leaning on people who are going to be, who are actually there for you. You're leaning on Spirit. You're leaning on yourself, and you're finding these different ways to love yourself through these hard times, which, by the way, once you learn those things, those tools never go away. You're going to be able to cope with difficulties better, more adept, more well-adjusted for the rest of your life because you have these tools, okay? I feel that your manifesting powers right now are becoming more powerful because you're stepping into this greater understanding of how to comfort yourself, who's really there for you, how you can be there for yourself, etc., etc. I'm repeating myself. All right, let's get one more of these actually. Messages from your spirit guides. For those who chose broken heart, messages from their spirit guides. For those who chose broken heart, all right. Dream seeds. Wow, yes. So during this time, I'm going to read it first. Okay, it says, I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. Right now, you are planting the seeds for your abundant future. The tools and the coping mechanisms, the healthy coping mechanisms you're learning right now are going to blossom into mental health, self-love, healthy boundaries. You know what I mean? These are the things that are actually this time of learning how to take care of yourself in this healthier way, learning what people are there for you, learning how to take care of your heart, and how to really guard your time, how to guard your energy. This is what's going to turn you into a stronger person. It's going to turn you into a more vibrant spirit. It's going to bring you more in contact with yourself and with divine spirit. So this is a really important spiritual time for you, okay? This is a time to take it slow, take it easy as you can. Try and be there for yourself, be there for your future self, because you are literally planting the seeds for your abundant life by uncovering how to be there for yourself and take care of yourself during this time. All right, what are the messages from your spirit guides? Rest. You've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. That's the message right there. Take some rest. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Sometimes we go through these hard times, not because we need to learn these lessons, but I wouldn't say that we go through these hard times only so that, we can learn things, but we sometimes need to give the hardships a reason. You know what I mean? We need euphoria. If you know, you know. But sometimes we need to give these hard times a reason. You know what I mean? Instead of just letting them beat us down and be sad that, we're going through it, uncover the reason, find a reason, make a reason as to why this needed to happen for you. You know what I mean? By uncovering that next level, by, uncovering these coping mechanisms, healthy ways of, being there for yourself and, resting and finding these new tools, because this is what's drawing your dreams to you. I don't know if you can see this here, but in the background, there's actually, someone this person is looking at. There's like a guy in the background. So it's like, if you want love, you're going to find love. If you want a job, you're going to find a new job. If you want a new house, you're going to find that new house. So keep being optimistic. Just because you had a setback, just because you had a difficult time, doesn't mean that your dream is over. It doesn't mean that that dream is over. If anything, the way that you are there for yourself in this time is going to cultivate the blessings that you have in the future. Because again, once you learn these skills, you will never go back. You'll never go back to being in the same down and out place, because you're going to be able to pick yourself up long before all this grief comes to you. You're going to be able to cope with grief better. You're going to be able to cope with sadness better. You know what I mean? All of that kind of stuff. Get yourself to a higher vibration and you're going to stay there, because you know how to maintain it now through going through these hard times. If you hadn't gone through this, you wouldn't have this equipment. You wouldn't have these keys, What are the messages from your spirit guides? Self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Y'all are meant to make a lot of money. You're meant to be successful. Don't feel like because you stumbled upon your path that you will never get to where you're going, okay? It's just not true, because especially, look at that, soulmate relationship. For those of you who are more so manifesting soulmate relationships, look at that. That is also coming in for you, okay? Treasure chest. Unforeseen windfall coming in for you, okay? And it's because you are learning how to be more helpful towards yourself. You're learning how to be there for yourself, learning how to cheer yourself on, learning how to cheer yourself up. These are all really important lessons that you're going through, okay? And it's a time to continue to nourish yourself in this quiet space as you come into these lessons, okay? Not to rush through it, but to slowly plant and water these seeds. All right. This is the Moonology deck. What are the messages from your spirit guides? Let's wrap this up. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have show the world the real you. Wow, you're really coming into yourself during this time. And it's because you're finding new ways to expand. You're finding new ways to love yourself, be there for yourself. I don't know how many times I have to say it. You know what I mean? You're coming into the real you. You're coming into believe it or not, you're coming into a higher vibration by having gone through these difficult times and come out the other end with new tools, new equipment, all right? Messages from your spirit guides. What are the messages? Prosperity lies ahead. Absolutely. Prosperity lies ahead as you work through your fears. All right, new moon and Taurus and Scorpio. It's time for you guys to release, okay? With the new moons coming out here. It's time for you guys to release some of this more stagnant energy. A good tip for you guys, right? And you can do this around the new moon, or you can do it at any time, really, is to take a piece of paper and literally write down the emotions you'd like to release, okay? I release frustration. I release grief. I release self-doubt. I release anxiety, etc., etc., etc. And then go ahead and burn that piece of paper, okay? This is a really amazing ritual. And what it does is it helps you to commit, actually, to the things that you want to get rid of. And just by putting them on paper, you realize it in the 3D. Now it kind of has no choice but to start manifesting in your life as you letting go of these energies. You know, as you're doing it, you're feeling it and you are letting it go. I can't explain to you how good it feels when you see the piece of paper like burn and like crumble away, and you toss the ashes into the wind and it's gone, all right? It's gone. This technique is how I, and it's gonna sound a little controversial, but this is how I did it. This is how I overcame social anxiety. This is how I overcame a lot of my depression. This is how I used to be on medication for depression and anxiety, guys. It was serious. I used to be, you know, like, I should have been hospitalized, honestly. I was on the verge of being hospitalized. I didn't want to go. And I was really like mean to my therapist, all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And as I continued to do these practices every 2 weeks, you know what I mean? I saw myself become a better person. I'm not to say that it's so that's simple, but these are tools that are going to help you on your path, okay? Messages from your spirit guides. Messages. You and your loved ones are safe. You are safe during this time. The hard times really are over, all right? Believe in the impossible. Things are about to get better. They really are. Things are about to get better. Stay optimistic. And I'm not talking about toxic positivity. I'm not talking about positivity, really. I'm saying that, when you talk about optimism, and every pile's gotten this message, the difference between positivity and optimism is that optimism acknowledges where you are right now, in that things that may not be great and you may be going through some difficulty, but you acknowledge that there's still hope, that things can get better, that there's a new day, and you can continue to grow along with the seasons and with this new day. Positivity is just like, I gotta stay up all the time, and it can be exhausting. You guys don't want to exhaust yourself during this season. It's more about knowing that this is temporary, this pain is temporary, and it will cultivate you into a stronger, healthier version of yourself, as long as you continue to allow yourself to do that. All right? I love this. This was really beautiful, and I'm really honored to give you guys this reading. So if you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, become an OG. I do have the OG reading for y'all. It's all about what is next for you in love and career. Coming up in just a few seconds on my watch over here, just a few seconds. So be sure to check that out and subscribe if you want to see that reading. If you want a personal reading from me, I am available. You can check my website at lunarlighttarot.com. That's where you can book with me. And my email is down below in case you want to chat. The email on the site is like messed up right now. I'm I'm getting it fixed though. I'm getting it fixed. But yes, thanks for being patient with me as well. All right, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you all. I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, love and light. Bye. Hello to my OGs. It's the very end of the reading. I am so happy to have you all with me here today. Thank you so much for supporting me by subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for clicking on the video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and get into what's going to be happening next for you in love and career. So while I kind of shuffle up the cards, I do want to say that the Patreon is on its way. It's going to be released in early April. It is already launched, but I just want to make sure that I have some content on there first for you guys. So I'm going to take this time to film and put up some content for you, and then in early April it'll be released. So get excited. I am putting out manifestation content and also like the videos that you see here. So pick cards, love readings, 18+ readings, general readings, channel messages, just for you guys. I'm going to be doing prayer candles for you over there. I'm going to be doing monthly predictions, etc., etc., etc. Lots of videos about how I manifest, like manifesting for you guys in these videos, So, get on the Patreon family. Ow, it's going to be so fun. I'm really, really excited. And thanks so much for the positive support. I'm actually really happy with the results of the poll because I wasn't expecting everybody to be into it anyway. So I'm excited. I feel like it was a good response. I'm really, really excited, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for even considering to support me like that. I'm just really honored to have this community and to have you guys here. Y'all are like my best friends. I wouldn't even lie. I have friends, but you guys are so funny and so kind, and I'm just really honored to be on this path with you and to help uplift you on your path. It is my, it's my honor. It's why I'm here. So that's what I really believe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these messages though. So what's next for you? What is next for you in love and career for my OGs? Ooh. The World card. Okay, let me find out things are changing for the best. A lot of change coming into your life. Things ending for your best and greatest good and harmony. Okay, let me go ahead and read what the World has to say. We love that card coming out. Okay, it says expansion and opening up. The man or person in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could be specifically referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now's the time to think big. As I say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. This is really wonderful. I feel that you guys are coming into this beautiful time of expansion and trying out new things as well, okay? It's like the world is really opening up to you at this time, or it's about to open up to you, okay? So what's next? I feel you guys are going to be invited to more things, becoming more popular, becoming more beautiful. It's also people noticing you more, recognizing you more. Angel of strength. Also, you're recognizing yourself more. All right. You're coming into greater strength in your life. You guys are becoming like a lioness or a lion, really vigorous when it comes to your goals. You guys are super hard workers. You're always trying to get to that next level, and you're becoming really vicious with your goals. Okay. It's you're getting this kind of wind underneath your wings. I feel the angels are strengthening you at this time so you can continue to work on the projects you need to work on, etc., etc. Strategy. Yes, you're going to be getting ideas about how to work more efficiently during this time, and how to have more balance in this new beginning of your life. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be coming into a lot of really great ideas about how to working more efficiently, coming up with a great strategy for yourself. For those who have businesses, this is coming up with a new business strategy, coming up with a new marketing strategy, and following through with it, etc., etc. For those of you who work 9 to 5, or you go to school, it's you're getting your study schedules together, you're getting your promotion plan together, things like that. What's next in love and career? You're trying out a new dating app, I don't know, things like that. What's coming next in love and career for my OGs? All right, you guys are really expanding and opening up to the different possibilities that you have in life. I feel that previously you were kind of feeling like you were a bit stuck, or that there wasn't really much for you to explore, but now you're kind of thinking about different ways you can work more efficiently and being open to the different possibilities and the different paths that you can go down that can provide you with stability in your life, okay? What's next in love and career? Yes, the Magician and the Mirror. You're coming into you're coming into an amazing time of manifestation and realizing that you have all the power that you need to alchemize negative situations in your life and turn them into positivity. So you guys are really coming into the gift of, what is that gift? Transmutation. Yeah, you're coming into the gift of transmutation, in which you can take, neutral or negative energy and turn it into a positive. Y'all are becoming like spin masters, okay? Also, your manifesting abilities are really greatly strengthening during this time, okay? I think it's because you're coming into a lot of harmony within yourself as well. So it's causing a lot of change in your outer environment. 5 and 3, okay? A lot of change. And 8 is about harmony and also about infinite potential, okay? So you're realizing your own infinite potential. You're realizing how your mind creates your reality, and you're really taking control of the thoughts that you are thinking, okay? Leading you to victory. This is part of your temple path. You're going through a very, very important time in your spiritual awakening right now. A very important time in your spiritual ascension, okay? So this is really exciting. It's really exciting news. I love this. Okay, let's look at the Soulful Woman deck. What is next? What is next in love and career? Okay, this one wants to come out here. Anger as my sacred ally. I listen to the messages within my anger and use it as a positive force for good. Again, transmutation. You guys are realizing what is no longer working for you in your life, what's pissing you off, whatever. And you're realizing that I don't have to stay in this energy. I don't have to sit with this stupid energy. I can use it. I can use this anger that I have to find a better path for me, okay? You're using your emotions to guide you towards things that feel better, things that feel more aligned, okay? If your friend is like constantly making you upset, you're like, maybe I need to get new friends. If your job's constantly making you upset, you're like, okay, maybe I need to switch roles. I need to get a new position. If you're constantly like you don't have any like time for yourself, you're like, okay, what am I spending my time on, and what can I switch, so I can be happier, all right? You're using like what stinks to find what smells good, all right? What's next? What's next in love and career? Dream seeds. Yeah. Okay. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. You are becoming extremely sensitive at this time to the energies of others and the energy of the universe. And you are nurturing the seeds that you're trying to plant in your life, okay? And this is by kind of realizing those different possibilities that you can step into, right? All of these, like realizing different doors you can step through, right? Realizing what works for you, what doesn't, what strengthens you, what doesn't, what kind of strategies you can take to get to the next level. That is what's causing all of this dream seed energy, right? Where your thoughts are now aligning you with your dreams, okay? We love that. What's next for you in love and career? Okay, listening to my body, exactly what I was trying to say. My health is my life, the temple of my experience, and the greatest of my blessings. You're really listening to yourself more during this time, listening to your own intuition, listening to your gut feelings. If you're pissed off, you're listening to that. If you're happy, listening to that. You're only going to be going towards what makes you feel good, okay? So when it comes to love and career, this is really helping you to navigate your life as you move ahead, because you can see what's going to be best for you by the way that you're experiencing it. You're no longer turning yourself off to like, oh, I just need to buckle down and get through this. I just need to, like stuff down my emotions and, move through this time. No, you're like, if I'm tired, I'm going to take a freaking rest. If I'm pissed off, I'm going to, be mad about it. I'm going to find a solution, You're listening to yourself. You're not, if someone makes you mad, you're not going to see them again. Like, things like that, What's next for you? So you're coming into alignment with yourself. You're coming into attunement. You're listening to yourself more, trusting yourself more. It's making you a more powerful manifester. What is next for them? What is next in love and career? And life, Spirit. Okay, here we go. Heart healing. My courageous healing journey brings me personal awakening and a deeper relationship with myself. Yes, listening to yourself in this way, listening to your gut, is giving you a deeper relationship with yourself. You're loving yourself more, you're caring for yourself more, and you are believing yourself more when you feel like things are not meant for you. You're like, I'm not gonna keep fighting with so-and-so. I'm gonna tell them to F off because I don't want to deal with it and I shouldn't have to. Period. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes people need to be told to like go take a hike, okay? While, we go cultivate our good energy over here. You know what I mean? All right. What's next in love and career? What is next in love and career, Divine Spirit? Wow, self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Yes, your business is going to be expanding because you're having these incredible thoughts about how to move forward, which doors to open, which doors to close. Dream big. All right? Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. You are coming into more knowledge that you're going to make it. You can do this. You're like really believing in yourself more now. Like, yeah, I can get that new position, I can expand my business. I can have love if I want to, I can attract better people into my life. The way that you're going to do this is the way it's going to happen. You know what I mean? As you know it's going to happen, it's happening. Okay? What is next in love and career? Some of you could be getting into self-employment as well. I totally encourage you. All right. Morning affirmations. Y'all are manifesting the crap out of this, okay? Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestations. Yes, you could be using subliminals right now. You could be affirming in the morning. You could be telling yourself like how you're going to feel later on that day. You could be scripting, okay? Whatever you're manifesting, it is working really well. And you guys are becoming fantastic manifestors, okay? So this bodes well for whatever you want in your life. What is next? What is next? This is the last card, y'all. Yes. Okay, we'll get one more. But you guys are also coming into greater trust with your intuition. You're taking action accordingly. Yeah, you're staying optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Yes, you're staying optimistic about your path because you know that even if you can't really see, or even if it's foggy, even if you can't really see the result, you know that trusting in yourself, listening to your gut, and continuing to explore the options that Spirit puts in front of you and feeling them out is going to lead you to the highest result, okay? Period. Okay, I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you all. I had a lovely time doing this reading. You guys have been the best energy. Like, just being around you, I feel like so excited, and like, I hope you guys also feel excited. I hope this jazzed you up. I hope it can uplift you on this channel. That is always my goal. I feel like we are like cultivating like our friendship. I feel so much closer to those on my channel, and I'm really, really so grateful for this community. So thank you so much for uplifting me. I hope I uplift you in return. I really appreciate you so much. Okay, so I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and love and light. Okay, bye.